Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you're so very welcome indeed. Are we living and loving the fit? This is Mickey Mouse t-shirt that I have had forever, and I am wearing a long skirt by Pretty Little Thing in collaboration with Naomi, an old Chanel belt. Let me get up and show you. So it's kind of a casual glam, and it's got this split, and I'm wearing opaque tights, and I'm wearing like an opaque heel. So it's kind of like casual glam. What can I tell you? So why are we here? We are here, my darlings, because Kiki Palmer has reportedly called off the restraining order hearing with the baby daddy Darius so that they can handle the matter privately. Both have agreed to attend mediation. I wish Kiki the very best. I wish Kiki the very, 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 very best. And we should be happy for her. We should be saying to ourselves, this is wonderful. We want to be happy for her. We wish her the best. This is what we are thriving and striving for. The thing is that we know better. So we just have to support her in this journey. For the simple reason that this is not a spur of the moment situation in her relationship with this man. This has been going on for the very beginning of the relationship, to which the mother had to intervene. Remember in the other episodes, I had said to Mama Kiki that she should just hang in there and have strength, because I completely understand when you want to do so right by your daughter, but your daughter wants to do something else, and it is her life. Because a lot of people would have said, but why didn't they do anything? Why didn't they this? Why didn't they that? They are. But Kiki is a very strong-minded, young, beautiful woman. And she has a son. And in her mind, I know, sure as I'm sitting here, she's saying to herself, let me give this relationship one more shot. Let me try. Because I have a son. Because I want my son to grow up with a father. Because I don't want to, because I still love this man 100%. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Because when the people that you love hurt you, you don't stop loving them. You stop loving yourself. My advice would be that she should catch her breath. That she should stay away for now and let it just be her and baby. Of course, he can visit back and forth. But find yourself. Not in entertainment, not in music, not in songs, not in Ungorgeous, which is a beautiful song, not in any of that. But as you as Kiki, not even as a mom, you as Kiki. Because the best, most clear-headed version of you is what makes you a mom. It's what makes you a wife. It's what makes you a friend. It's what makes you a daughter. It's what makes you good at what you do. But ultimately, is what will give you the happiness. Your happiness cannot be drawn from anybody. And your happiness cannot be dependent on who stays or who leaves. Your future, everything is not dependent on anybody who walks out that door or who comes in through that door. It has to depend on you. I chose to talk about this because there are multiple women that go out there only to come back to the abusers. They feel they've got nowhere to go. They feel that let's give this another chance. And Kiki is a flawless example who has the financial stability. She has the support. She has her friends. She has her work so that she can, throw herself into that. She has her beautiful son. All of the boxes are checked. And still, she is willing to go back to him. That shows you how powerful the love strings can be. It also shows perhaps insecurity. Perhaps the Kiki that we know that is so strong and so powerful, like so many others, you think, oh, they're strong across the board. No. But for whatever reason, they mask that. And they don't feel good enough for themselves. They don't feel good enough in themselves. And they find themselves going back. And sometimes it works out. Most times it does not. And so I want to say this, that in the event that Kiki comes back, we are not in any position to say, I told you so. It's a learning platform for her. It's her first child. It's her first, most probably serious relationship. For sure, the first relationship she's had with a man where they share a child. It's the first for her. And sometimes you have to go through them. And always we have to be patient. We have to be understanding. We have to be non-judgmental. Because you are not going through it. So your head is clear. So in your mind, you're saying to yourself, why would she go back? Oh my God, why was she this or whatever? Because they're lonely. Because they're hopeful. Because they are willing to try so many times. Because they want better for their child. Because despite all of that, they could sit down there and say to themselves, what if I give him the chance? What if I give him this opportunity and he does change? What happens 3, 4, 5 years from now when I could have given him a chance and nothing better has happened in my life? You cannot expect domestic DV victims to be positive and hopeful and strong out the gate. That comes over time. And it's the challenges that make you strong. Right now, she is very much in chaos. And because of the P. Diddy saga, everybody has removed light from her case, which I think is healthy and very good, because it gives her time now to reflect and say to herself, what am I working with? And that was where most probably Darius too saw the advantage to say, let me get in, let me try and get her back. Because as far as he's concerned, and I don't know, and we have to say allegedly all the way here, he would rather be with her, have her, than for her to be or with anybody else. With his kid, why? It's a tough call. It's a tough call, because those that love you have to sit and be patient and ultimately hope for the best. Everybody wants you to be happy. No, there's nobody that does not want you to be happy. And those are for all the women out there that go back to their husbands or go back to their partners. We all want you to be happy. We all want you to be happy in this relationship that's challenging. What we don't want is for you to come back in a body bag. I said it. That's what we don't want. Because it's happened. There was a girlfriend I was talking to the other day. It was so unexpected. We were casually chatting. And I told her I had to go and edit, this episode of Kiki. I think it was the last one just before Puffy, blew everything up out of the water. And she said, Fumi, I never told you how I lost my uncle. And I said, what are you talking about? And she said that one of her aunties had come to the house and had told her uncle whether he would come home with her. He didn't think anything of it. Ordered McDonald's, and his coffee was still at the table. They got to the house, and out of nowhere, her partner came out from the side door, kind of. You know, when you walk into a house, there's always maybe like a cloakroom or a bathroom or something by the door. And he deleted her. He boomed at her. And he did not know that she came with her brother. And he boomed. When my girlfriend was talking to me, she said that when they called the house and her mom picked up, she never forgot that scene. That when the police came to the house, I beg your pardon, I think they came to the house. She was in such shock that she ran back to the sitting room and said, "But his coffee is still here." He said he was going to come back and finish his coffee. That's the reality of it. That's what makes it so bone-chilling. Because it's always after the fact. It's always after the fact. It can never be before. And then we say in hindsight, A, B, and C. I'm not talking about Kiki now, I'm just talking in general. Why do your families and friends and solicitors, why do we get frustrated? Why do we sometimes just like, oh, it's not the anger, it's not even the frustration, it's the fear. I think when push comes to shove, we just have to pray that everything works out. For the children. For the children. We are always hoping, wishing, protecting for the children. For that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful little boy, Leo. He deserves everything. And so, Kiki, if you think that the relationship can stand a chance, okay. From what we have been shown, I will tell you here and now, I don't think it stands a chance. And I don't want you to be quiet because you went back. In the event if it happens again, say it out. Because I know your parents are not sleeping at night. That you are going to go back and work this out. A lot of anxiety, a lot of nervousness, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of prayers. You're a mom. See how you love Leo? That's how your mom loves you. So you got to think about that. And many a time, there's no sense of danger. You just don't have a sense of danger. Be very careful. That's all I can say. That's all I can say, man. Be very, very careful. Be very careful. And if it doesn't feel right, again, leave. I wish you the best. That's all I can say. Do not forget to like, to subscribe, to hit the notification button. And I will see you guys sooner than later. All of my love.